Yo, what is up guys, your boy Sales here, bringing you guys a video about my Metalfoes Salamangreat deck profile for February of 2019. With the new Salamangreat structure deck coming out in a few days, I wanted to give you guys a Salamangreat deck profile, but I didn't want to give you the ordinary Salamangreats with like dangers or the whittlers or whatever you call them. I wanted to give my own twist to the deck, and what I found out is that Metalfoes are really good because they are fire, and Bababoon is a really good card. So let's get on to the deck profile. We play 3 Bababoons. Obviously, this card is really good because it's level 3. That's very, very important. It fixes your hand, and with the Metalfoes, you can pop it and then special summon 2 more onto the field, make your Stalio. This card is really, really good. So that is why we play 3. We play 3 Lady Debug because this card is very strong with your Salamangreat cards. You can search your Gazelle or your Spinny, and then you can link off into Veiling. So Lady Debug is very, very strong. Then we play 3 Bismugear. Obviously, this card is very strong, but it's not searchable, so that is why you play 3. Very, very good. Then we play the 1 Falco and the 1 Jaguar. These are not level 3, so they're not that important, but you still want to play them so you can make Baguska plays, and you can, summon them off of Stalio if you already have the Gazelle in the Spinny. So that is really good, and they do have recursion effects, like recurring all of your link monsters and spell and trap cards back to your hand or into the extra deck to special summon them. So they're really, really good. And yeah, that's why you only really need 1, because they're just not level 3 and they're not that important for your combos. So that is why I only play 1 of those. And then we play 3 Gazelle. This is obviously the most important card in the main deck. It starts all your combos off and all of that type of stuff. So that is why you play 3 Gazelle. It's also level 3, so which is very important. And then we play the 3 Spinny because this is a combo card in your plays. So you also want to play Spinny. It's also level 3, which is very, very important. So that is why we play 3 Spinny, 3 Gazelle. Then we play 2 of the Gold Driver, 2 of the Silver, and then 2 of the Stillin. These are searchable by Painful Decision. That's why I play 2 of them. So that is really good. And then we play 3 of the Volt Flame because they're not searchable. You could play Summoner's Art, but I didn't really find space. I could probably cut down a Painful Decision for a Summoner's Art, but I like Painful Decision more because it can give me the option of searching a low scale or a high scale, whatever I really need to. So that is why I played 3 Volt Flame. You can really run, more Metalfoes if you really wanted to, but I just found out that, playing 2 of each of the searchable ones is just fine. You don't really need to play, multiples at 3 and stuff like that. So that's really good. Then we play 1 Metalfoes Fusion because it's searchable and you can recur it back to the deck, draw a card and stuff like that. Then we play 2 Painful Precisions because, you could search out your Metalfoes cards. Yeah, pretty good. Get them in the graveyard, Metalfoes, Mithrilium, and, Gazelle into like Sunlight Wolf and stuff like that. You could recur them back. Really, really good. Then we play the 3 Circles. Circles for your Salamangreat cards. Obviously, you want to search them out. So that is really good. Then we play the 1 Sanctuary, the Brick. You want to search this out with the Veilinks. Really, really strong. Being able to relink your monster so you can link your Sunlight Wolf in the Sunlight Wolf and then get back your Roar, your Rage, or even your Circle. So that's pretty cool. And you can even search out your Sanctuary because in this deck, you're going to be popping your Sanctuary and then you can recur it back with Sunlight Wolf if you really need to. So that is really good. Then we play, for our traps, we play 3 Infinite Impermanents as our only hand trap in this deck. You don't really need too many hand traps in this format, so the 3 Impermanents is pretty good. Then we play the 1 Metalfoes combination, 1 counter, and then the 2 Salamangreat trap cards that are really good, the Rage and the Roar. Roar is really good. It's an Eternity Break, so it's just really strong, and then you play the 1 Rage because it's a Fire Link. So that is pretty strong. And then for our extra deck, we play the 1 Alkahest. This is really good for turn 1. You could set this up with like a Rage or a Roar. You could like steal their monster and, rage their board or something like that. So, Alkahest is just really good. Then 2 Mithriliums, so you can shuffle back the other one. You special summon the other one and it's in the graveyard and stuff like that. So Mithrilium is really good. Obviously, it's shown that it was really good in 2016. Really nothing to explain. Then we play the 1 Orichalc. Really good. Then we play the 1 Baguska because it's a level 4 you can make with the Jaguar and the Falco. You can also make it with the Go Driver, which is really strong. Then we play the Bamboozling, which is really good with the, level 3s that we have in this deck, like the Silver, the Spinny, and the Gazelle. So you can make that and just sit on it turn 1 with like a Roar or Rage. And like, yeah, it's pretty good. Or like an Impermanence as well if you draw that turn 1. Really, really strong. And then we played the 1 Stalio. This is for, if you have 2 level 3s on board, like your Bababoon or your Salamangreat Gazelle and Spinny on board. So that's pretty strong. Yeah. Then we played the 1 Heavy Metalfoes Electromite. It's not really that important, but when you are going off, turn 3, turn 4 with your Metalfoes cards, you're going to be able to make your Metalfoes Electromite just for advantage and just for the link arrows. This is really strong. It's also a fire, which is, I guess, a little bit important. But for the most part, it's just for the +1, so you can pendulum summon off your Metalfoes cards from your extra deck or from your hand and stuff like that. So Electromite, really good. Then we play the 2 Heat Leo. This is just to get rid of back row. Really strong. It has high attack and it has a effect to reduce attack, which is pretty cool. Then we play the 3 Sunlight Wolf. This is your most important extra deck card. You can recur back fire monsters. You can recur back your spell and trap cards in the graveyard. So really, really strong. And then we play the 2 Valence, obviously, because this card is really good for your Sanctuary. Searches out. And then it protects your Salamangreat cards on the field from being destroyed by battle or by card effects. So this card is really, really strong. And then for the extra deck, it's pretty standard for this format. This format's pretty much break my board format. So I played a lot of cards like, Pankratops is one of the strongest cards against combo decks that make like 4 or 5 negates. So that's pretty strong. Then Lava Golem and Spear Mode for the same reason. Then we play the 3 Twin Twisters for back row decks and evenly matched for just pretty much decks that set up a whole bunch of boards of like spell and trap cards or, negations as well. So evenly matched is just a overall really good card. And that is it, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this deck profile. I'll probably do some combo tutorials if you really want to with the Metalfoes, Bababoon, and stuff like that. Just let me know what you think about this deck. And yeah, I think this deck is pretty fun. I don't think it's the most competitive version of Salamangreats, but I think it's pretty fun if you not really interested in the Salamangreat archetype as a pure deck, but if you want to try out this version just for something different, I think it's really, really cool. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.